In today's video, I'm going to show you how I cut my oranges into slices and pack them in a lunchbox. Also my tips and tricks to prevent them from getting soggy and mushing up all the other foods. Hey, I'm Laura, and on this channel, I share lots of school lunch ideas that I've packed for my kids over the years. If that's your jam, hit that red subscribe button because you and I can pack a few a couple times a week. First things first, let's go wash the orange in the sink under some warm running water. Personally, I use a little bit of soap. I wash it really well all the way around and rinse it until it feels like it's clean, and then I take it on a kitchen towel and pat dry it. I should say that I usually pack my orange slices in a separate lunch container that's sturdy instead of a zip bag. My daughter years ago told me that when I put orange slices in a zip bag, they juiced in there, they got slimy, and quite frankly, they were not as appetizing. So since then, I've just found a smaller round container that fits my orange slices. Now, most people cut oranges into wedges like this. And while there's nothing wrong with cutting your oranges into wedge-like shapes, I found that a lot of kids complain of the white stuff, and so they don't eat their oranges. So you're gonna cut the end of the orange. Now you could just trim a little, but you wanna cut enough that some of the white comes out and you can clearly see the orange at the end. Let's start by slicing it in half. So now I have this half right here, and I like to slice it right along the middle. You have a good center part radius right there. And I slice that right in half. And then I take my orange and cut it into about 1/2 inch slices. This right here is a half moon orange. This is, I found over time, the best way to cut oranges for lunch or to be eaten later, especially if you've got kids that complain that they don't like the orange rind, because they can then open the orange into wedges and bite it right off. And as they take bites of the orange, most of the white stuff, like my kids call it, is left in the orange rind or the peel. By the way, if you're finding videos like this one helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more of them on my channel for you. What's great about cutting just half the orange like this is that younger kids may only eat half an orange, so the other half you can save it in the refrigerator in that zip bag or in another container. So you'll cut as many orange slices as you want and then place them inside of that container. We're gonna put on a lid, and this orange is ready to go. If packing healthy lunches is your thing, I'll leave some of my favorite quick under 5-minute ones in the description box. See you next time.